HBO defends J.K. Rowling. As we know, there is a new Harry Potter TV series. This could be the biggest TV series of all time if they do it right. J.K. Rowling has been criticized for her views on, I would say, women's rights to have their own spaces, not invaded by other people that are not women. And because of this, and by the way, she is a lefty with very progressive views, except when it comes to this one issue. And I predict for one side of the political aisle, if they remain steadfast on this issue, it'll be as big a burden as abortion has been for Republicans. It's that big. Seriously, the abortion issue, which, I'm not going to get into it on that. Trump effectively took it off the table by saying, back to the states, you guys deal with it. No federal law on this. But when it comes to this issue, I think it will be the bane of the existence of people on that side of the aisle. I think it's because it affects all women. Okay. And J.K. Rowling she can take a stand. She has FU money for sure. But this HBO show has the potential to be the biggest ever. And her being involved, I think, is a good thing. I think she'll keep it honest to the source material. We'll see when it comes to the casting. I think they're going to make some choices. I love the idea of every season being one of the books. That means it'll go, 7 seasons?
Yeah.
7 seasons. If they do one book per season, might go longer, like they did with they broke the last book into 2 parts. But this is from our friends at That Park Place. HBO stands by J.K. Rowling, head of Harry Potter TV series involvement. Says author has the right to express her personal views. Now, before we get in the story, I'll just say this. The Harry Potter land is probably the most popular new land next to Super Mario Land. I have been to both of them. I've been to the one in Universal Hollywood here in California. I've been to the one in Florida. The one in Florida is amazing.
Mhm.
If you're a fan of Harry Potter, it is so immersive. I love that land. It's hugely popular. I thought the Star Wars land would be that. There's no shortage of fans. These parks are packed consistently. It's like nobody cares in the real world. Alan, if you would read this story and we'll
Yes, I'm actually going far down to get to the.
Oh yeah, get to the main comments.
Yeah,
please.
if you want to go there, it's where the Voldemort picture is.
Well, no, you have it up on your screen. Just read it
okay.
if you would.
Okay, so that might be why, after years of dancing around the controversy, Warner Brothers has finally chosen a side, and it's not going to sit well with the Hollywood elite. HBO boss Casey Bloys spoke about Rowling's involvement in the series at a press event and said that the author was very, very involved in the process, selecting the writer and the director. He also definitively stated that her personal feelings on protecting women's spaces haven't affected the casting or hiring of writers or production staff. Representatives from HBO and Warner Brothers told Variety in a statement that Rowling's contributions to adaptations of her beloved work have been invaluable over the last 20 years. We are proud to once again tell the story of Harry Potter, the heartwarming books that speak to the power of friendship, resolve, and acceptance. This statement said, J.K. Rowling has a right to express her personal views. We will remain focused on the development of the new series, which will only benefit her involvement. That's the statement from Warner Brothers.
Well, what is your thought, Alan? I think she has a right to express herself. I don't think it ruins, any. Maybe for some it does. For me, it does not.
I mean, weirdly enough, this is a bold statement, which shouldn't be a bold statement. The idea that everyone has a right to express themselves is not a controversial statement. And for a company to stand behind creative who is speaking her personal beliefs and her personal opinions, I say kudos to HBO, and I can't wait for the series to come out because you know that they're applying zero pressure to her because look, she's going to make them millions upon millions of dollars with this series. And so, yeah, you know, why meddle with something that works?